What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Tisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Teen deliberately drove 100 miles per hour, crashing and deleting boyfriend and his friend. So guys, this is one of those really depressing stories. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
In July 2022, a fatal car crash claimed the lives of 20-year-old Dominique Russo and his friend 19-year-old Davion Flanagan. Behind the wheel was Dominique's 19-year-old girlfriend, Mackenzie Sharilla. Mackenzie was driving 100 miles per hour and rammed her car into a wall. She was discovered unconscious, her fuzzy Prada slippers still pressed against the accelerator, while Dominique and Davion both died at the scene. Ultimately, it was discovered that Mackenzie purposely caused the crash. She was recently found guilty of 4 counts of. It has been discovered that she appeared to have posted a perplexing message under her name on Dominique's obituary. In a post dated August 24, 2022,
Just want to say something real quick. The 4 counts of deleting didn't mean that she actually deleted 4 people. It was actually 2. But because of the charges she was facing, they made it 4 counts.
she wrote, "I miss you, Nug. It still feels like you're about to walk through the door any second. I long for your laughter and that perfect smile. I sense your presence around me every day, but I yearn for a tangible connection." The post continued, "God, you were the least deserving of this tragedy. Your future was so full of promise. I wish I had conveyed this to you more often. Please wait for me," indicating a deep emotional conflict. On August 8, 2022, the day of Dominique's burial, she expressed, "I love you, my Nug. My thoughts of you will never fade." Now, addressing the tearful teen in court, Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court Judge Nancy Margaret Russo made it clear this was not a case of reckless driving. This was an act of. She had a goal and she carried it out with precision. The verdict was. The judge, unrelated to Dominique, highlighted that Mackenzie's motive for this tragic act was a deterioration of their several-month-long relationship. Security footage provided evidence of her deliberate
She was mad that their relationship was coming to an end.
actions as she accelerated her Toyota Camry to 100 miles per hour, leaped over a curb, and collided with a brick wall. The judge also stated, and I quote, "She transformed from a responsible driver into a manifestation of destruction as she navigated the street. Mackenzie alone made the decision to drive the car, following an unfamiliar route she had scouted a few days earlier, a route she didn't usually take." Mackenzie was also convicted of 4 counts of felonious assault, counts of aggravated vehicular. Now, she is scheduled to be sentenced tomorrow, August 21st, but according to news outlets, the conviction results in an automatic life sentence behind bars without the possibility of parole for 15 years. While THC was found in her system above the state's legal limit, charges of driving under the influence were not pursued by prosecutors. May Dominique and Davion rest in peace.
And guys, if some of the words in the video were cut up and blocked out, it's because YouTube doesn't like those words. So I apologize for that. But I'm sure you caught the gist. Let's check out some of these comments and see what the people have to say. Very tragic situation here. Very selfish act. First commenter here says, "But how did she survive that?" Somebody else here added, "Yes, because I don't get it, like how." Here's another person who says, "Because she was driving. Seems like the drivers always live. Do they?" Somebody else here added, "Not always, but it's common for drivers to survive. She knew what she was doing, prepping herself. They had no idea she would do it, so they couldn't prepare." Part of me also thinks, and maybe this is my spiritual side, is that some people are not going to get let out so easy, right? They're going to be kept alive to suffer the consequences and the torment of this type of a decision. Here's another comment that says, "Thank you for explaining the case. I was so confused and unclear of the details." Somebody else here says, "This happened in my hometown. My teenage son went to school with them." Wow, that's crazy. These couple, I believe, actually had an active TikTok account. Here's another comment that says, "That was the best explanation so far. Thank you for posting." Here's another comment that says, "I watched her TikToks and one day she just stopped posting. I was so curious why." Somebody else here says, "That's so scary. Tragic story, man. Tragic story. Tragic story. Too many people, especially young people today, need help. Therapy and lots of it. Go talk to somebody." It's unfortunate. And of course, for everybody involved. As always, guys, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.